Good afternoon. Welcome back to Break Hard Orchard. I am almost done for the day. Came up here today to meet with an inspector about a problem that I've got with some erosion. He was going to come up here and give me some direction on how I need to approach this so that I can get it taken care of and won't have any kind of a problem. Unfortunately, we have, as you can see, there's some snow in the clouds there. There's a big 4-day storm coming our way. And with that, they had to shuffle their schedules a little bit, and he was unable to make it. Since I was here, I went ahead and did some repairs. The Tyvek on this side of the house took an absolute beating up at the top, and it all got ripped up. And I had to go through and do some patching and put some big pieces on it and get it straightened out. Took a little while. It was also snowing on me at the time, so that was a lot of fun. But we got that taken care of. I did the same thing on the other side. The house is completely wrapped now. And we found out that unfortunately our windows, which were supposed to be here this week, a couple of days ago, the delivery date has been kicked out a month, which means we have another month before we have windows in that main room. I need to be able to come up here at night and get some work done. And even with the heater running, you get a little bit of a breeze coming through. It pulls all the heat out. So I came back here and I went ahead and nailed some 6mm plastic up. I left one clear so I can get a little light through there during the day, but I did not have enough clear plastic to do the whole thing. And quite frankly, I found that the black plastic is a lot more durable. Now I can get up here at night and get some work done. It's time to get my tools put away, head on home, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Break Hard Orchard. As you can see, we've had some winter conditions. We got 6 inches of snow. It was there when we woke up yesterday morning. Never really got up above freezing here, and the freezing rain started about 7 o'clock this morning. So everything's got a little crust to it. The roads are a little bit slippery. Temperature right now is about 29 degrees. It is expected to go down a bit tonight. And tomorrow's gonna be ugly. Gonna be a lot of people without power. We usually get this almost every year, but it's probably been 2 years since we had a really serious ice storm up here. And it looks like we're about to get walloped with it. Inside the house, I've got a lot of little things that I need to take care of so that I can get the inspector up here. We get our next inspection done, and then I can start doing all of my wiring. I've got one shear wall over here I've got to go ahead and put OSB on, so we're gonna take care of that. And then I got some little nagging things that I've had to do for a while, and it's a perfect opportunity to jump on them. Little pieces of OSB that I didn't get when I put the shear wall together. Got one little one there that I cut and put up. Got this one over here that I finished. I had thought when I was buying my materials that this was a shear wall. I looked at the plans today, it is not a shear wall. So I don't think I'm putting that stuff up on there. I'm just gonna drywall it. And over here in the kitchen, this is a shear wall. I went ahead and put the 2 sheets of OSB up on it. Getting ready to put another stud in here to reinforce the back of it so I can stick another piece of OSB on there and see if we can't get that done. We'll be finished with that one today. And in fact, at that stage, we're finished with all the shear walls, which is cool. Javana's been busying herself by running around here, prettying up some of the beams. She has a certain way she wants them to look.
So yeah, we kind of decided that we just want the natural look, and we're just gonna let them age. So it's gonna age dark, maybe dark gray. We're gonna leave them. Might take a while, but
they'll age. The light coming through is gonna gray them up. Yeah. Even though it's low-E windows, it'll still. bird flew in.
Yeah.
Yep. Found its way in, can't find its way out. Oh, went out the back door. Nope. Maybe that's one of the ones that keeps coming in here building nests. See if I can figure out what's up with that bird, aside from being over here crapping on everything. Yeah, this ain't his first time in here because he went exactly the same spot. We find bird crap in here. So, if you build it, they will come.
No, it looks like, I like it better this way, because where the rain came in, it darkened it really, it has to darken more evenly.
Alright.
And then we'll just leave it like this.
Okay.
And then maybe in a year, we'll polyurethane it really lightly, so it's not shiny. That's the plan.
Well, we're driving up to our build. We pass a house that's been under construction for, what would you say, Honey, 6 months? 8 months? 6 or 8 months. And it's got a similar profile to our house. We came up and passed it yesterday, and they they had a wood stove going. We were a little jealous.
Just a little.
Just a little. Since I mentioned similar builds, we recently had an opportunity to sit down for an interview with Eric and Suzanne from WTFarmgirl. They're building a house similar to ours, breaking ground this summer, and right now they are in the beginning part of a shed to off-grid cabin build. You should check it out. I'm going to put the link down in the description below. If you like that kind of thing, you'll probably find it pretty interesting. Now, I think that's a pretty good looking house that they're building over there. I don't know if they're building it all themselves. I don't know if they do this for a living. I've seen 6-8 people there at a time, and we've come by here a lot of times on the weekend and there's nobody working it. So I don't know how much of it they're doing themselves, but I like what they're doing. They're doing a pretty good job. Personally, I wouldn't run the wood stove without having the roof surface on there. All they've got up there is underlayment, but that's just me. Well, I'm back up here on the build today, and I'm getting ready to put the trim on the deck. Now, it wouldn't be a job that I did if I didn't try to make it more difficult for myself. That piece of decking that comes across the front doesn't sit at the same height as this piece. And what happened is that joist that's right behind it is sitting up just a little bit proud, and probably the two behind there. I had seen that problem over on this one, and I had gone ahead and run the planer across them and lower them a bit, and it matches up perfectly. Over here, I tried to make adjustments when I was putting the joist in so I wouldn't have to do that, and I thought I had done it. I went ahead and fastened everything down without actually putting the strip in front of it to check it. So I got to fix that, because it's going to drive me crazy. There's a couple things that'll happen. First off, there's going to be a big wide cement step right here. I'm going to step off that step and catch my shoe on that little edge that's sticking up there and fall face first into the door one day. I'm sure of it. And the other part of it is that every time I walk back here, I'll see it. I'll see the edge of these boards sticking up about that much above the other board. It's the sort of thing that every time I see it, I'm going to be mad about it, because I could have fixed it and I didn't. So I'm going to fix it right now. support, can't go nowhere. Now I want to put a piece of trim across it. It'll be good to go.
On hot days, you want to sit down and take a break when you eat. But on a cold day like this, you just want to sit in front of the heater a little bit, get your food inside of you, and get back to work so you don't get cold.
Now I've gone ahead and I've fastened in the trim on the top, and I finished off the edge of it over here, a little cut piece that we modified a little bit. But there's one more thing to do, and that's put a piece of fascia across the front. What I'm going to do is get you to hold this. I want you to hold it flush, touching this with some pressure. I'm going to drive one nail down here, and I'm going to go straight all the way to No, I'm going to hold it over here. So you want to take that line down to where that other line is? Hold on tight. Lift it up and then lift that. Set it up on here. We'll see which side the crown is. Okay. Finish it out. Now, if anybody has any doubts as to the strength of this thing, the front edge I put on it, I weigh 225. It ain't coming down. I tell you, even without doors, that little heater warms this place up pretty nice. And certainly, if you need to take a break, standing in front of it will definitely get you warm. Now, I've still got some of these supports up here, and they're getting on my nerves because they're taking away the beauty of this place. Now, it's a wet, dirty mess with cords strung out everywhere and tools all over the place. But I'm gonna get up on this ladder and take some of these things down. I don't know if I'm gonna get them all tonight because we only got about an hour left before the sun's gone, but I'm gonna get some of them. fall down in this
Where you
mud.
going?
Well, that's another weekend. Never feel like we get enough done, but we made some progress. Come on back and check us out again at Break Hard Orchard. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, is it working? I gotta take a video. I've got my camera. I want to move my camera over here to see how rigged up this is because it's on top of a wine box.
You gotta edit.